Hi guys, this is Cassie. Welcome back to another episode of my playthrough of the Somnium Files. We're now in Sunfish Pocket. Before we talk to Iris, Mizuki, and the mermaid over here, let's look around and see if there are any new dialogue options. I bet there are with the three of them here, but if there aren't, I'll skip straight to talking to the three. Wooden barrel. A barrel made of wood.
Sunfish Pocket riddle time! There was a kid playing hide-and-seek who hid in a barrel. But he was found right away. Why? Well...
There was obviously a hole in the barrel.
Oh, I see. I got it. Because there was a hole in the barrel.
Correct!
Okay.
Oh, that was amazing! Date, you're a genius!
What?
Well, I'm nothing special.
Well, he cheated.
You.
Menu. The store's menu. Yotai Mori. 780 yen?
Eating sushi off a naked woman for 780 yen?
What? Let's go. That's well worth it, I guess. We're going. I've made up my mind and my heart.
Oh, that sign is wrong. Someone added letters.
Oh?
It's supposed to say Nita Imori, boiled newt.
Ew? Ita Imori. Boiled newt?
Oh, boiled newt, 780 yen.
Honestly, that's almost as intriguing as the body sushi. And I didn't know they can even sell newt. Wait, newt is the bird, right? Or is it not? I really need to look it up. Because I vaguely remember it being a bird, but I'm not sure. Newts aren't even fish. So it wouldn't be body sushi. Customer. He looks bored on the outside, but I bet he's nervous as hell. I understand, man. I do. You're just waiting for the right time. You act cool, but on the inside, you're scared. Lifesaver.
It looks like a lifesaver.
It
But
is?
it's actually a calamari ring covered in white chocolate.
Okay, I think they said it was a donut last time. Calamari ring. It could possibly be a calamari ring. Last time it also changed like this, I believe. It also said donut instead. Cream soda. Mizuki ordered a cream soda. I remember when she called me childish for ordering cream sodas. I mean, she is a child. Give her a break. Cream soda. Look at that glowing trident here. I believe this is platinum, no? Kitchen window. You can see the kitchen back there.
You wanker! Do you not know how to prepare a monkfish?
Is that a Gordon Ramsay impression? This is a real interesting place. Other mermaids. The mermaids are working hard. Those two shells on the chests are working hard too. Oh my god. In their own way. Keep at it, girls. Pictures of the mermaids. There are pictures of girls on display. Oh, that sounds so wrong. Guys, that's it for the objects. Let's talk to the mermaid first. Are we going to X-ray her again? I guess we are. What are we going to see this time? I don't think there is anything else other than a mermaid that we can look at.
Those are some nice hip bones.
His obsession with the hip bones kind of creeps me out. Let's X-ray again.
The more I look, the better it gets.
Creepy? Is there more? There is more.
Wow,
Those are some gorgeous hips.
Did he actually say that out loud?
My hips?
Oops, I said that out loud.
That was sexual
You are
harassment.
now officially a creep.
He is a creep. I think that was it, no? Oh, there's more. The mermaid at Sunfish Pocket has fantastic hips. I'm just saying that's a really nice pelvis. Very creepy. Very creepy, Date. Okay, so... let's first ask about her relationship with Mizuki.
Mizuki comes here a lot. She's really friendly with everyone.
I like it here. Everyone treats me nice.
Is it because you're the daughter of the owner?
No,
That's
it's
mean,
not like
Date.
that.
We're BFFs.
She wields extraordinary power with that trident.
The Okiura family is really something else.
That means she spent a lot here, I guess. What do you like in men? She's young, Date.
Well, a triple wart sea devil or an Anacanthus barbatus.
What?
That's a mouthful.
Your bugs are more of a mouthful, you know. Was Renju here?
I've heard that Renju was sighted here.
When do you mean?
When? I got the info a few minutes ago, but I don't know when he was seen.
Oh.
Ringing any bells?
Well, he hasn't come by today, but yesterday.
Yesterday? But I was here yesterday.
It was after that. After you and Ota left.
Oh, okay.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
You didn't ask?
You didn't ask. And I don't
Exactly.
have any way to contact you.
Damn it.
We just missed him.
You should have left her a card or something. What was he doing here?
He was looking for Iris. He
What?
was asking everyone where she was.
Looking for me?
That's weird.
Yeah.
Did he give a reason?
No,
What did he
not
want?
in particular.
Iris, can you think of why he would be looking for you?
No, not at all.
Mizuki?
I don't know either.
That is so odd. Why is he up to that? Like, why was he looking for Iris exactly? Anything else you can tell me about Renju?
Anything else? Well, he did seem really sick.
Sick.
He was pale and sweating a
Wow,
lot.
he was in that traffic
Must have been because of
accident.
the accident.
Perhaps.
Okay, that leaves only the X-ray. I guess we can just look at her. The mermaid girl is standing there. Okay, let's first talk to Iris. Do you know this mermaid?
She's my friend from back when I worked here. We would hang out outside of work too.
We go to haunted places and UFO sightings and stuff.
The occult stuff.
Blow those boys away!
Blow those boys away!
Yeah, blow those boys!
Mizuki shouldn't be saying this.
Mizuki,
You're not old enough.
You really shouldn't say that.
That was adorable. About your visitor last night. Let me guess, Renju?
Iris, I still need to know. What were you doing Sunday at 2 a.m.?
You haven't fulfilled your promise.
This is the date. I fulfilled my promise.
I told you. No info until the date is complete. Don't you get it? This date isn't over yet.
That's annoying. I just really feel like it's Renju, and why she's holding back that piece of information, I do not get. About Renju.
Mr. Okiura helped me when I was just starting out. You know how my mom is single? He really supported her. He even changed my diaper when I was a little baby. I got hired by Lemniscate all because of him.
Iris used to stream all her own content. Like singing and dancing and gaming and stuff. But before we knew it, she went viral.
Right, I heard about that. That's how she started getting offers, right? But because Iris's mom knows Renju, she decided to go with Lemniscate.
But there's more to it than that. There are other reasons.
Oh?
Daddy was totally taken in by her talent.
Really?
Talent?
Dancing, really. Her dancing is what got her into Lemniscate. He knew ever since she was young that she would be talented. He didn't want any other agencies to have her.
I didn't know that.
That's interesting, because from
Daddy's
her
not
dance
the
moves
type to
before,
get
I wouldn't peg her as someone who
This
had
is kind of embarrassing.
talent in
I
dancing.
didn't know he thought of me that way.
That's adorable, though. And very heartwarming. You like dancing, right?
More than sleeping and eating? Well, maybe about the same as eating. Anyway, I've always loved moving my body, ever since I was a little girl.
I
And
think
your past,
Tommy
too.
mentioned that too.
Yeah, I did a lot of track meets.
Were you always the anchor?
That's amazing.
Hey, wanna hear something cool? Iris is the goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology. She's the messenger of the gods. She's really fast.
Rainbows being so fast to disappear was the source of the legend.
You're as fast as your namesake, then.
You wanna race?
Sure. Let me get the chance.
Could you show me your dance? That is weird.
Right here?
Ooh, I want to see too!
Me too.
I would also like to see that.
I don't know.
Pretty
Come
please.
on, just show us!
But
All right, I'll go set up.
wait!
The mermaid didn't listen and hurried off. Just like that, we're going into a dance routine.
Jeez. Fine, if you insist.
Yay!
Yay!
We're ready.
All right, world, get ready. See my dance. Invincible rainbow arrow. Hit it.
Woo! Oh, I think that was the dance we saw before. At least part of it in the video.
Teacups that are flying, on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying, this old tale of mine. A journey through time. A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expires, you've seen in your eyes. You've seen in your mind. While the old bow their heads, while the blind meet the blind, the marble loses shine, the eye clouds by design. But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows, set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist, allow your heart to take you. Never let this merciless world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light.
Woo!
Tessa, you're the best!
That was great.
That song. Mr. Okira wrote the music, and I wrote the
He
lyrics.
wrote the music?
So it holds a special place in my heart.
That's right. I forgot he wrote music.
Yeah, he's really talented. I look up to him. He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
That's interesting. Is that why she's probably covering for him? Iris is sitting there. Okay, let's talk to Mizuki. What are you doing here?
What are you gonna do, scold me or something?
Just asking.
Why do you care what I do?
Why are you so angry?
I'm not angry. In fact, I'm feeling good.
Excuse me.
Yes? The mermaid took me to the corner of the store. Why are we huddling so much these days?
Mizuki was crying earlier.
Oh, she was?
Crying?
Yes. We were trying to cheer her up. What happened to her mom was... And we thought she was having a hard time.
Of course she
must have
was.
come here looking for company. That's probably why she stayed with Iris last night. She didn't want to be alone.
Shoko's body is still under the jurisdiction of the police. There has not been a ceremony, nor has the body been cremated. The culprit has not been caught, and we cannot locate Renju. And on top of that, her roommate has abandoned her.
I'm
I
sorry.
did not abandon her.
In any case, there are many ways you could calm Mizuki down.
Mizuki is just trying to act strong. Please, try to understand.
Well, thank you for telling us that. I feel bad for Mizuki. Oh, sorry. Let's ask her about the Okura Fishery Warehouse.
Why are you asking me about that?
I was just curious.
That company was made by my grandpa, but Daddy has nothing to do with it. I don't know anything about the warehouse.
Huh. I guess I was expecting something more. Oh, there is something more. About the Okura Fishery Warehouse.
I thought I told you this already. Don't ask me the same questions over and over.
I'm
Date,
sorry.
look.
We just need to know. Is she lying? Oh,
She's
what is she
lying?
lying about?
Possibly. She may just be excited or upset.
That was odd, because I think we asked her about the Okura Fishery Warehouse also on the other timeline, and well, at least there wasn't any indication that she was lying. And she said pretty much the same thing. So was she probably just upset, like Iba said? I just think that it was weird that Iba pointed it out. Anyway, let's ask Mizuki about Renju.
The police asked me a bunch of questions, but I don't know where he is.
It must be confusing for her. Summarize for me.
Unfortunately, we didn't find Renju here.
But we discovered that he was looking for Iris.
But why?
I don't know.
about
I
that later.
think it's kind of dangerous
Let's
for
get
us to
going.
take her, but it's also kind
Yeah,
of dangerous
you're
for
right.
us not to take her. It just feels like either way it can get so wrong. Anyway, let's go to Ikuma Shrine. Last option is Matsushita Diner, which is weird. I don't think we ever mentioned going to Matsushita Diner. Ikuma Shrine Monday. Coming here during nighttime is kind of scary. Oh my god, what
You
is
okay?
happening with her?
It's okay. I just, missed a step there.
No, I think you're about to faint. Guys, let me look around first, and if there's nothing else, I'll talk to Iris. Flower. Oh, what can you use on this? Envy? I'm pretty sure we saw envy before, but I think I had the same question as to what it meant. Anyway, let's envy this. Oh, night vision, right. Okay, what are we looking at exactly? The flowers?
An iris. More
Oh.
specifically, a winter iris. This is the same flower that was on display at Iris's house.
Oh, did I take it from here? A winter iris. It's a winter iris. It's funny that we had to use night vision for this. Guys, so that was everything. Let's talk to Iris now. You're looking at a winter iris, aren't you? So that's why we looked at the winter iris. Okay.
Yeah. How did you know? It's the same kind that's at my house. I told you about what it means, right?
Good news and hope.
Iris is also a part of the eye. And the Greek goddess of rainbows. A messenger goddess. I told you at Sunfish Pocket, right? That's why the flower means good news and hope.
Oh, so that's how it all came together. It also means part of an eye. That's interesting. About this shrine.
It's called Ikume Iribiko Isachi no Mikoto, or sometimes Ikume Tenno, or Ikume no Mikoto.
Why does
There
it
are
have so
legends
many
about
names?
This place written in the old text. It's a shrine dedicated to the gods. The old legend goes like this. One day, Ikume Iribiko sent one of his followers, Taji Momori, on an urgent quest to find a mysterious magical fruit. A fruit called Tokijiku no Kaku.
It
It
looks
said that eating it will
like
grant
a
you
mandarin.
immortality. After many hardships,
Or a clementine.
Taji Momori was able to find the fruit. But by the time he got back, Ikume Iribiko had died. Taji Momori mourned. He handed half of the fruit to the man's wife, and he left the other half on Ikume Iribiko's grave, then died on the spot.
Just like that?
It is said that that fruit is still inside the shrine behind us.
Really? The fruit of immortality.
Yes.
Interesting. Immortality, huh?
Not interested?
No, not really.
Me
I'd
neither,
rather
to be
have
honest.
normality than immortality.
I don't know, like if you can live forever, but you have to see people dying, and I mean, you can always make friends or have, I guess, a new family at some point, but then if you just see people just leaving you naturally or, you know, just of their own accord, I don't know. I feel like I don't want too much of that. Let's go on talking to Iris. Your thoughts?
It's nostalgic. This place is a memorable one for me. 6 years ago, I used to come here with someone.
Someone?
I used to call him Uncle. He was a
Oh,
thoughtful,
so that was
reliable
Hitomi's
man. I
boyfriend.
thought of him as a father.
Number
But
89.
one day, he just disappeared.
She's talking about.
Hitomi's lover.
Interesting. About this uncle, how much do you remember about him?
When you asked me why I became an idol, I wasn't being entirely truthful. I told you that it was because I wanted to become famous. But more specifically, it was for Uncle. I've been looking for him for 6 years, but I didn't find him anywhere. I didn't know where else to look. So instead of me finding him, I thought that he could find me instead.
You think if you became famous, he'd contact you?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
So
Do you
that
think
is why she
Ranju
became
is
an idol.
looking for Iris because number
I mean,
89 wanted
it's
to
also
look
been my
for
dream
Iris?
since I was little. That's a part of it too.
So why do you use the name Asa? Shouldn't you use your real name?
Oh no, I don't have to. He was the one who came up with the name Aset.
Really?
He told me that if I ever became an idol, I should use that name.
Did they ever say what a set is supposed to mean anyway? Oh, and we're not going to find out now. Let's ask Iris about Renju.
Mr. Okura isn't here. I mean, of course he isn't. It's not like we came here right away.
He's already taken off.
Too bad.
It looks like there are no further clues here.
Why was he here in the
It appears
first
we've
place,
wasted our
though?
time.
Well, it's all about legwork, I guess. Summarize for me.
Date, we have no time to waste. We should get moving.
Got it.
Okay. What's next? A cold storage warehouse. That's where Iris wanted to go, right? Anyway, let's go to the warehouse. Cold storage warehouse, Monday.
I saw it. I'm sure. Your corpse, Iris. Right here.
But I'm here now. Maybe I'm a ghost.
Look
You don't
at her
like a
do
floating
that.
sheet. You have legs.
But maybe they're not legs. Maybe they're my boobs.
I tried to picture Iris's breasts swinging down there like that. That is so wrong, that image. And then I decided not to.
Didn't
It's
you
wrong
say
for
that you
so
saved
many
me in your dream?
reasons.
What did you mean by that?
I told you that I'm with an organization called Abyss, right?
Yeah, you told me 2 days ago.
We find clues in the minds of suspects and witnesses. We enter what we call Somnium, a dream world projected by their subconscious. That's what the entire organization is about.
How do you even do that?
Well, it's a long
We have a
story.
machine that we call the sync machine.
What is that?
It's a sync machine.
That's not an explanation. Tell me how it works.
Well, I can explain, but it will require a bit of background to understand.
Background?
It's a long story. Are we really going to tell her how it works? Oh, we are. Let's ask her if she knows about the nanotechnology.
Nanotech? Yeah. Technology
does?
related to really small things. Like really teeny tiny things.
Oh.
And when they make a machine, they're called nanomachines. I heard they use them a lot for medical and tech fields. Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses. They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said.
Did it really go
Well, I
like
don't know if it was
beeping like
beep,
this?
beep or rrr. But anyway, nanotechnology costs tons of money. Only a few people can even afford it. My college professor said only the richest of the rich have nanotechnology. But he's pretty liberal, so...
Largely accurate. Nano is a prefix meaning 10 to the negative 9th power. A nanometer is therefore 0.0000000001 meters. The sync machine uses machines approximately 2.16 nanometers long. Viruses are on average 20 to 970 nanometers, so sync nanomachines are far smaller than that. This allows them to access neural circuitry. During a sync, the nanomachines are used to write in the syncer's data.
That's interesting. You know, guys, in case you didn't know, and I believe most of you should know, this is pseudoscience, but then some of it is true, some of it isn't. And I feel like I like the Somnium Files better than the other games of Spike Chunsoft's because, you know, I know this is an unpopular opinion, but I honestly don't like the pseudoscience in, say, the Zero Escape series and whatnot, because it's just too much. Like, I feel like they're projecting too much. Whereas here, it part of it is, of course, at least right now, not scientifically possible, but at least it made sense in a way. Like, I feel like it's projection, but not like extensive projections. But I digress. Do you know about the BBB?
I've heard of it. The blood-brain barrier, right? Inside the skull, there's an army of little teeny tiny soldiers that surround the brain. They protect the brain from bad stuff in the blood, right?
That's almost it.
She's
yeah.
actually quite knowledgeable about this.
The blood-brain barrier describes the architecture of the microvessels of the brain. It is a kind of shield that protects the brain. To get through, an object must be no larger than 0.4 nanometers.
Wow.
Objects too large to slip through the barrier cannot physically access the brain.
Do you know about the Wadjet system?
I guess not.
No, I know what it is. It's the core programming behind AI, right?
That's right. What's wrong?
What?
You're shivering.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
What does she know?
To borrow Pewter's explanation, with the advent of the Wadjet system, we can extract the data of the human psyche. This data is sent to the brain, which achieves the sync.
Honestly, forget this. Why is she scared? I mean, she almost looks scared, but she also kind of looks sad. Here's how sync works.
Okay, you have the basics down. Let me explain how syncing works. Syncers like me equip the sync gear and use it to access the subject's brain. Inside the helmet are nanocables. And on the tip of each of these cables is a special nanomachine. But the machine can't reach the brain through blood alone. Do you know why?
The BBB soldiers say, "Go away!" and push them back?
Well, yeah, kind of. But for the sync to work, we have to get the nanomachines into the brain itself.
Oh, through the
How do we do
eyes?
Drill a hole in the skull?
No.
In Shovel Forge, you can use a pickaxe and...
No, it has nothing to do with tools. We don't have to open a hole. Skulls already have holes in them. One of those holes is the optic canal, which is a nerve canal located behind the eyes. The nanocables of the sync gear go through your eyes.
You know, that
then
sounds
go to the
kind of
back your eye
painful.
socket. Then, through the optic canal to the sea.
The sea?
The sea of brain cells, anyway.
That sounds kind of romantic.
It's
No.
only a chunk of protein.
I wouldn't describe it that way either, Iba. Here's how sync works.
Once the nanocables arrive at their destination, they can begin the sync process. They slide into the brain like roots of a tree. And on the tip of each cable, the nanomachine sends and receives data. This is controlled by the Wadjet system. And that's how the syncer and the subject exchange information.
Exchange?
Think of it this way. The human brain has a max capacity of one psyche, one consciousness.
Multiple instances of consciousness inside one brain can cause a total collapse of higher brain functions.
Oh.
You know how a car only has one steering wheel? If there were two, there would be accidents all over the place.
Well, don't some
Exactly
planes
what
have two
happened in
control
Cyberpunk
sticks?
2077. Oh, you're
Okay.
right.
Maybe it wasn't the best metaphor. What I'm trying to say is that the human body can only hold one person. If you try to have two people inside one brain, it will break.
I see.
Here's how sync works. Let's go on with
Because
this.
of this, the syncer's data goes inside the subject's brain. And the only thing inside the subject's mind at the time of the sync are their memories. Like a house with no one inside. We syncers break into the house, look for clues, and leave.
Not the
all
best
within 6
analogy for a
minutes.
police officer.
There's a time limit?
Yes, or else the house will collapse on our heads.
The neural circuits would become too deeply entwined with one another.
I think that's what they said in Inception
simply,
too. Like,
the syncer
not
would
the
be
same
trapped
words,
inside the
obviously,
subject's
but
house.
something similar. Summarize.
Thank you for explaining it. I don't completely understand how sync works, but still.
Just don't tell anyone. This is extremely confidential.
It's okay, I won't. Date, tell me this.
Hmm?
Who did you sync with yesterday?
Didn't I show you his picture? Congressman So Sejima.
So that's why you know so much about him.
But you've never met him, right?
I haven't, I swear.
Sunrise.
Hey, Date, you saw my corpse here, right?
I did. I'm sure of it.
And in So's dream, you saved me from getting killed.
Yeah.
And then somehow, I resurrected.
Yeah.
Date, that means you're... Achoo!
Date, is the cold too much for Iris?
What was she going to say?
Yeah, I'm freezing too.
I really want to know.
Iris, let's get out of here for now.
Roger that!
Okay, guys, before we do that, let me just look around and check that there are no new dialogue options, and then we'll go to the map if there aren't.
Hi, I'm Jemima!
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that, because that was a bad joke.
Hey, get out of my house!
What the hell?
I'm a poltergeist inside the circuit board.
Okay.
You said I was a ghost, right? Maybe I'm haunting the warehouse with spooky astral projections.
What are you talking
That was
about,
adorable.
Iris?
She's just quirky. The switchboard installed in the back of a warehouse.
So my corpse was on here?
Yeah.
It's a workbench. There's nothing on it now.
Pew pew!
What is she doing?
What the hell?
The box made me think of like a giant robot.
She has
What?
an overactive
You know, from
imagination.
kaiju movies?
Again, what?
He's so confused.
That caramel over there looks so good.
Caramel.
Yeah, you're right. But if I tried to eat it in one bite, I'd break my jaw.
What are you talking about, Date? That's a cardboard box.
You started...
I was gonna say you started it. Okay, guys, let's go to the map. Matsushita Diner. Matsushita Diner, Monday.
I'm so hungry.
Tessa? Why are you here?
I told Date I was hungry, so
Oh, that's why
I've
they're
always wanted to
here.
eat here.
I'll have my usual, Ota.
Yes, right away.
Oh, does he cook here? Ota flew into the kitchen. Iris watched him go and took a seat. Okay, guys, let me look around first, and then I'll talk to Iris and maybe even Ota.
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
Mayumi's juice with mold.
Ew? With mold? None of us can figure out what that sauce is.
Kuroda Kazuaki's grilled tongue with salt.
No, thank you.
Date, a Martian.
Huh?
That's just a stool.
E.T. That's nothing like E.T., I'm sorry. It's a round chair.
Hey, Date. I've got this video of girls in bikinis washing this armored car. Wanna watch?
Are we like POR
Absolutely
and buddies
not.
now? That is so weird. And Iris is here. Why is he suggesting it?
Meow.
Huh?
What are you doing?
Oh, you don't know?
Adorable.
It's good luck to imitate a cat in front of one of these.
Really?
Meow?
Guess I'll have good luck.
Oh, that was adorable. And I think it's not true.
Date, you're drooling.
Oh, I'm just really hungry.
Hungry for food or what?
Oh, that's Payashi Samba's Hayashi Vangole.
What?
Who?
I'm pretty sure Fongoli is not a valid name. Some celebrity's signature.
Hey, Tessa, could you kick that bucket there?
Sure.
But what for?
Like this?
Yeah, but more.
Like this?
Okay.
This is awesome!
I did not realize there was someone more perverted than Date.
That was so creepy, and what was that for exactly? I don't understand. Phone.
Ring ring. Who's on the phone?
Who cares?
Ouch.
Look, a chair for baby goats.
Why would anyone bring a goat to a restaurant?
We have no idea.
Date, wanna have a pillow fight?
Tessa, not in the store, please. Hey, what has two hands on its face?
A mom playing peekaboo.
Yeah, exactly.
He's just going to be like, this is the right answer to the question. Whatever you say is the right answer. Okay, guys, that's it for the objects. Let's talk to Iris. You've been here before?
Yeah, I have.
Have you met Ota's mother, Mayumi?
Yeah, but I don't think she likes me.
She doesn't.
That's not true. Mom is just jealous of how pretty you are, Tessa.
Wow, Ota.
Not very reassuring. Whether out of jealousy or otherwise, she still doesn't like Iris.
What's your usual?
Omelet rice. Ota's omelet rice is so good it gives me stomach cramps.
Is that a compliment?
You're embarrassing me.
Well, Ota appears to have taken it as a compliment.
Of course he would. About Iris's resurrection.
Iris, about your coming back to life.
Hold it! What do you mean coming back to life?
Can we even tell him? I decided to tell Ota about Iris's resurrection.
Date jumped into a parallel world where I'm still alive.
Tessa died?
Well, he didn't survive in that timeline either. I mean, Ota, so he didn't feel that sadness for long. Iris is sitting in front of me. Okay, let's talk to Ota. You're good at cooking, huh?
Yeah. My dad taught me when I was little.
You're making me something too, right?
Sure. My treat, Date.
I think I probably am not going to eat it if I were you. Where's your mom?
She's in the living room. I think she's watching TV.
How about you? What are you doing here?
I was just doing some meditation. Lying on the ground.
He
Right.
means sleeping.
Date, why are you with Tessa?
Are you jealous?
We are
Not Shovel Forge.
on a date.
That's
Oh, a
even
date.
worse.
Huh. A date?
I'm on an investigation, and she wouldn't let me go.
Date, I have some delicious fugu eggs. I promise they're not poisoned. Would you like some?
I'm
No,
pretty sure they
thanks.
are
I'm fine.
poisoned. That's interesting. Where is Ranju?
You're still looking for him? Well, like I told you before, I don't know.
You know, I kind of believe him because I don't think he's close to Ranju enough to cover for him. Ota is cooking in the kitchen. So it's back to Iris, I guess. About the parallel world.
Hey, can you tell me about this parallel world idea in more detail?
Oh, sure. How should I explain this? Well, Oh, I know. Let's play rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, if we tie, nothing happens. We just shake hands. If I win, you have to give me something.
What if I win?
I'll do anything.
Anything?
Oh my god, our mind is now
Anything.
going to the dirtiest of
Dante,
places.
Your heart rate is rapidly increasing. Why exactly is that?
You don't want to know, Iba.
Alright, let's do this.
Look at his
Okay,
face.
let's go.
Look at Ota's face right back there.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
What should I throw out? I don't know. If it were me, I'd always throw out a rock. So I guess let's do a rock.
Shoot.
Are we both rocks?
A tie.
The most boring result.
It is boring.
Well, we agreed on the rules. Let's shake hands. Shaky, shaky.
Ota doesn't like it. I shook hands with Iris.
We just played rock, paper, scissors, right? We tied and shook hands.
Uh-huh.
But in a different timeline, maybe I got a reward from you. Or maybe you could have seen me naked or something.
Why did
Probably
I
don't
choose
want
rock?
that.
What exactly were you going to make her do?
So those timelines are what I'd call a parallel world.
So you think I jumped from a world in which you were dead to this one where you're alive?
That's what I think.
Huh. Parallel world, huh? I can't believe it, but...
Sure you can. Parallel worlds exist. Do you know about the Mandela effect? Or the Booba Kiki effect? Or the 100 million balls? If I explain
100
that,
million
would you
balls?
believe me?
Maybe I will.
Sounds really interesting, Tessa. I know some urban legends like that. The spatial temporal man, and the lost friend, and the story of two sisters.
I've heard people talking about it. Interesting. You know, guys, I actually believe in parallel worlds, but I don't really believe in people saying that they have experienced parallel worlds. Because I personally think if they are parallel worlds, you probably, like, it's just exactly as the name suggests, they are parallel, so there should never be any points of timelines crossing each other. So there is no way for us to actually confirm that there are parallel worlds. Anyway, let's go on talking to Iris. Let's ask about the Mandela effect first.
Do you know Nelson Mandela?
Well, yeah. The former president of South Africa. He helped abolish apartheid.
He died in 2013, but a strange thing happened. When the news broke, people all over the world thought, didn't Mandela die in prison in 1980? That's the Mandela effect. It's when your memory and history have discrepancies.
The Mandela effect.
There are lots of examples, like the name of this kid's book with the bears having different spellings, or people remembering that Kennedy was assassinated in a 4-seat car. But in our world, he was in a 6-seat car.
Huh. I thought it was a 4-seater too.
Or that electric mouse from that video game.
Electric
You probably
mouse?
remember the tip of its tail being black.
It wasn't?
Nope, it's all yellow. And the design didn't change.
Oh.
Lines from movies, company logos, historical events, and little things. The Mandela effect is everywhere. Why do you think that is?
Because those memories are from parallel worlds?
That would explain it, I guess.
I don't think so, but let's go on with this. The Booba or Kiki effect.
Dante, look at this picture.
Okay.
There's a famous experiment regarding this picture. You show this image to people around the world and ask a question.
Which one is Booba and which one is Kiki?
I guess people
Believe
would
it or
say the
not,
blue one is
98%
Booba.
of people asked have the same answer. The rounder one is Booba, and the jagged one is Kiki. Isn't that weird?
I think
In
it's
other words,
more about
everyone thinks
the
that Booba is a certain
pronunciation.
way, and Kiki is the other. It applies universally across languages and cultures. It's like something ingrained inside all humans.
I think it makes, I don't know about other languages, but in English it kind of makes sense because Booba is pronounced a little longer. Like the sounds are a bit longer. And Kiki is a bit shorter. So I guess people will associate shorter words with pointy objects, whereas for Booba, because it is longer, when it is pronounced, people would associate it with round objects or rounder objects. But that's just my take on this. Anyway, let's hear what Iris has to say about the Booba Kiki effect.
Like worshipping the sun and the sea. Or thinking that the mother is soft and the father is jagged.
That's just a
Regardless of your
stereotype.
culture or background, you probably think this way. It's what Jung called the collective unconscious. There exists a second psychic system of a collective, universal, and impersonal nature, which is identical in all individuals. That's what Jung said about it. Think of it like bamboo. Bamboo stalks look like individual plants since they're separated. But underground, they're all connected.
They
Human
are?
psyches might be like that too, connected at a subconscious level. That's...
The parallel world?
Yeah! You saved me in the dream, right? And dreams are all about our subconscious minds. So if you follow the roots...
You get to another bamboo stalk.
Yeah, something like that.
Let's go on with this. Let's ask Iris about the 100 million balls. This I had never heard of before.
This world is full of really interesting stuff. But you know the most interesting thing of all?
What?
No, what?
That humans exist at all.
The universe developed in a very particular way to get here. If things were even slightly different, well, the galaxies and solar system and all of that might not have existed at all.
That's true.
And that means humans would never be born. And even if everything happened exactly like that, the probability of human life developing is extremely low. And yet, here we are.
Interesting, isn't it? Let's go on.
Imagine a box full of ping pong balls, labeled 1 to 100 million. Would you be able to pick out the one?
It'll
Not
be
likely.
hard.
But what if there were 100 million of you?
Well, then one of us would definitely pick up the one.
Exactly! The birth of humanity is so improbable that it's basically a miracle. But if there were multiple universes...
Then it wouldn't be strange that at least one of them had humans in it.
She is describing the anthropic principle. I may have underestimated her intelligence.
She is quite smart. So far from what she said. Iris is sitting in front of me. So are we going back to Ota now? Okay, so the lost friend.
There's this kid, A. He's in elementary school. Well, A had this close friend named Suzuki. One day, after school, they're walking home together. A turns around to tell Suzuki a joke, and Suzuki is laughing his butt off. And he's laughing and laughing, and he laughed so hard that his eyes fell out of their sockets.
Wait, what?
What?
Well, they were hanging down out of his eye sockets. The nerves were still connected, but... A is of course in shock and doesn't know what to do. Suzuki just takes his eyeballs and jams them back into his eye sockets and keeps walking like nothing happened.
That's creepy.
So A asks him about it. Like, hey, are you okay? Your eyes fell out. A is
I did
really
remember
concerned for his
seeing
friend,
a
you know?
photo of someone
But
who
Suzuki
had
just says,
popped
"Yeah, I'm
eyes.
fine."
It's kind of
He doesn't say
creepy.
anything about it. And by now, A is really curious. But he's not getting any answers. So they just part ways and go home. The story only gets weirder from here. The next day, A goes to school, and Suzuki's not there. A is confused and asks his teacher
He
about it.
probably had to go to the
Hey,
hospital.
Where's Suzuki today? And the teacher says, Suzuki? Who's that? There's no Suzuki in this class. A says, what are you talking about? And he goes and asks all of his
So
classmates about
overnight,
Suzuki.
Suzuki
They all say
disappeared.
the same thing. I don't know him. There's no Suzuki in this class.
So that kid must have jumped into a parallel world without Suzuki.
Interesting.
That's what I think.
Let's go on with this.
Couldn't Suzuki just be an imaginary friend or something?
No, A was really serious about remembering Suzuki.
It is weird. And there's no way you can pop your eyeballs back in like that.
Well, not necessarily.
I mean, could it be like
There's
an
such a thing
Inception
as a
scenario where
dislocated
he's
eye.
still in a
It
dream?
actually
I
isn't
mean,
too
A
hard to
is
put
still
your
in
eye
a
back in if
dream.
it falls out.
Ota is correct. Dislocated eyes are easy to replace in their sockets.
Which is scary.
As long as none of the nerves or blood vessels were damaged, there are usually no lasting negative effects either.
But that doesn't prove this Suzuki exists.
Well, I guess not, but
Let's ask him about the two sisters.
so there's this girl. Let's call her B. She's practicing piano in her room, and her little sister is watching TV in the same room. B asks her to turn the TV volume down so she can hear her piano playing, you know? So B goes back to practicing, playing a little bit. But her sister doesn't turn the volume down. She's not listening at all. So B turns around to scold her. She was really gonna let her sister have it. But she's gone. She's nowhere to be seen. She thinks, I wonder where she went. But then B hears her sister at the door. I'm home. B runs to the front door and sees her sister and her parents standing there. So B asks, when did you go outside? But her mom says, what are you talking about? She went shopping with me. B is really confused by all of this, of course.
I mean, B could
She
be
asks her little
hallucinating.
sister about it, and she learns that her favorite TV show was on. And before she went shopping with her mom, she was deciding whether or not she wanted to stay and watch it or not.
So depending on her decision, a parallel world was made.
Yeah. What B saw might have been from the world where her sister stayed behind.
Or she could be just hallucinating. I think that's probably the more likely explanation. Anything else?
I know a ton of stories like this. Like being suddenly transported 1 year into the future, and there's a missing persons report out for you. You look down at your phone, but you realize that it's not yours. It's not the one you remember having. You look through the contacts, and it's filled with names you don't recognize.
Sounds scary.
It is scary.
There's more, too. Like this town where everyone is Japanese, but they're speaking a completely different language. And all the signs and magazines and stuff have different letters. And it's not like Korea or China. It's the Japan we know, but the language is different.
That's a prime example of a parallel world.
I actually heard with someone who had brain trauma, they had amnesia or just brain damage of some kind that would cause them to experience something like this. Like, for example, for language, they would think that they're speaking what they're always speaking in, but they're actually not. Or they would suddenly speak a totally different language and fluently, while not having learned that language before. Anyway, let's go on talking to Ota some more. Let's ask him about the spatial temporal man.
Yeah, it's sort of like a common
Oh,
experience.
that's kind of scary.
A lot of people have experienced
It
waking
looks
up
like a
in an
short version of
uninhabited world they've
Slender
never
Man.
seen before. And most of them describe seeing the same person.
Really?
The spatial temporal man. He's supposed to be an ordinary old man wearing work clothes. The spatial temporal man guides people back to the real world.
Huh.
He tells them, This world is not for you, or something.
I'd like to meet him someday.
That's interesting, because I don't know if there are those who know Chinese mythology. In Chinese mythology, there is somewhere where people go after they pass away. It's not hell necessarily, because there is this place where it has the river, and there is a place where you will be sent to wherever you have to go or where you'll be reincarnating. But before that, you kind of have to take this bowl of soup from this old lady. And I think the old lady would kind of say the same thing. Like, if you are not there when your time is up, they will tell you, oh, you don't belong here. You have to go back. So they wouldn't give you the soup, right? So you wouldn't lose your memories. Oh, if you consume the soup, you'll lose your memories, and thus prepping you for reincarnation, essentially. Anyway, I just thought I should mention it. But honestly, I don't know it well enough to portray that correctly, so there may be something wrong in what I said, so just don't quote me on this. Let's go on talking to Ota. What about others?
So, this elementary school kid, let's call him C. He goes to school and there's a bunch of things on the floor. Postcards, towels, a coffee cup, rice bowls, a sink, lots of stuff. But C realized that those were all things from his own house.
How did they get to the classroom?
No one knows. It's not like anyone did it on purpose or there was a thief or anything.
Maybe something happened that made two parallel worlds fuse.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I feel like we're just throwing a lot of examples out there when maybe there are more practical explanations. Anyway, let's talk to Ota. Ota is quietly making omelette rice in the kitchen. Okay, let's ask Ota to summarize for us.
When did you two get so knowledgeable?
Oh, I don't know.
They do like
Tessa
the occult
is always
stuff.
writing about this stuff on the internet. That's why I decided to research it too. That's how I learned all this stuff. Oh, hey, I know about conspiracies and secret societies too. I find that stuff fascinating. If you want, we could talk about those.
Maybe next time. Now, where's
Yeah, maybe
that
next
omelet
time. We've
rice?
had enough of a knowledge dump on us.
Done!
Ota brought the dish over. He laid out an omelette rice in front of me and Iris. Iris grabbed her spoon with a huge smile on
Bon
her
appetit.
face. Bon appetit. She picked up a spoonful. No, actually, she tried to pick up a spoonful. What happened? Oh, is she okay? What is wrong with her?
Tessa, are you okay?
I'm fine. My hand slipped. Let's eat.
Is this related to what she was saying about her getting sick? There was no conversation. Just the sound of the spoon hitting the plate. The diner echoed with it. And before long,
Thanks for the food.
Iris was totally re-energized. Her face was back to her usual easy smile.
That was good. Ota, your omelet rice is seriously the best.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
Aw, thanks. I owe it to my dad. He taught me well.
I guess he did. I paid for the food and stood to go.
Let's get going, Iris.
Thanks again.
Thank you. Come back soon.
Let's go. We're going to Marble, I guess. Mama.
Hey, Mama, it's me.
Dante, honey, what's up?
I'm heading over now.
Glad to hear it. Maybe I'll close the place a little early for you.
Sorry, but I'm with someone.
With someone?
A girl named Iris.
What? Is she a virgin?
What?
Huh?
I'm not gonna answer that. Anyway, remember what we talked about?
There's a regular here who was good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight.
Oh.
Oh, right.
Are they coming tonight?
Yes, I promise.
Alright, then I'll see you there.
Okay, I'll be here.
How are you talking on your phone without earphones?
I was too lazy to explain it properly. So I came up with a lie.
I have an earpiece implanted in my ear.
Wow, cool!
That actually makes some sense. Another call came in. Who is it?
Dante, it's the boss.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Okay.
Okay, Dante, tell me the situation. Did you find number 89?
If I did, I would have told you.
Aha. I see.
Why does she sound like this? What is
What was
going
that
on?
about?
That was a cry from deep within my heart, Dante. Do you realize how screwed I am?
I'm sorry?
Go find number 89.
If I find Renju, I find number 89. I'm gathering information on Renju's whereabouts now.
Where?
I told her I was going to Marble with Iris. And about who I was expecting to see there.
Wait, are you trying to get her drunk?
She's not 21.
And if she wasn't a minor?
Well...
Well, whatever. I'm sure you have a good plan. Find those two and arrest them.
Honestly, I think Dante's approach is kind of a roundabout way of doing it, but I guess we have no choice but to go for it. Golden Yokocho, Monday, 10:07 p.m. Why are we outside Marble anyway? What's this for?
So this is Golden Yokocho.
First time here?
Yeah.
Marble is right over here.
Dante, on your 6.
What's going
Two
on?
suspicious individuals approaching.
Oh, who are they? They're not even the bodyguards.
Oh!
Ooh,
Dante!
they took Iris!
Dante!
Oh no! Another gun!
Stay right there.
Okay.
Why are we having a gunfight right in the middle of the street? It's so weird. And why do they know we're here?
Damn.
Did Mama betray us? Or she's scared? I hate to see her like this.
Who are they?
We can find out later. We need a way out of this.
Yeah, but
If I grab Iris and try to run, we'll be shot full of holes. The alleys between the buildings are blocked off. We can't go that way. Which means we're stuck.
shit. We gotta take care of them.
I have reached the same conclusion.
But I've only got a single revolver.
Oh, the panties? Why are we looking at it? Oh, there's a gas canister.
I have a plan. I will give you instructions. Just move as I tell you.
This better work.
Not to worry. My calculations are flawless.
As we observed before.
What's the plan?
You see that hangar over there? Shoot the bottom of the hangar with a normal bullet.
Why?
Don't ask questions, just do it.
Let's do it. Oh. Okay. Got it. Oh, the bra and patty. It went flying, no one's looking. Oh, now they're
Like
looking.
a gift from heaven.
I can't believe this distracted them. Seriously, they're so easily distracted.
Are they stupid?
They are, apparently.
Just as I calculated.
What kind of calculations did you do?
Well, I guess with your
Doctor,
mind.
Focus. Now, the burst shot.
Okay.
Shoot the porno mag vending machine.
Oh, that's a portal mag vending
Portal
machine.
I said no questions.
Let's do it.
Hurry! Shoot the
Okay.
vending machine with the burst.
So we have to change bullets, right? Oh, and in case I didn't mention this before, the process is actually automatic, so we don't have to choose which one to change it into. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Always makes me nervous, this aiming process.
Hey, this is...
Now they're going to be distracted by the porno mag.
This is crazy.
I've never seen anything like this before!
Do they still have porno mag vending machines in Japan? I mean, when I was in Japan, I didn't really see a
Yeah,
lot
they
of
must
those,
be
but I
stupid.
wasn't actively looking.
You are too.
What?
The final step. But you don't have to do a thing.
Oh? Why is there a phone call right now? Kind of busy, you know?
Mama? There's a group of naked buff guys dancing outside your bar.
There's...
What?
Don't
Is she
use
gonna
my
come
voice
right
without
out?
permission.
Oh, that was
This is an
Iva.
emergency. I will slap you if you don't shut up. Now, we're ready.
Okay.
We just need to use the fire extinguisher.
It's loaded with high-pressure CO2.
Now, I will leave your eye and throw the fire extinguisher into the air. Shoot the top of the extinguisher at the perfect time.
Okay.
Now let's go!
Let's go. Oh, she's just gotta come right out. Oh, look at her wobble. Oh, she's strong.
Ready? Here I go.
Let's go. I'm ready. More or less. Iris just wasn't looking at all. It's funny. Oh. There we go. Okay. It just went flying and hit everyone. Oh! Mama! Macho muscles. Someone just said. Oh, that also hit the ones in the car.
All according to my calculations.
I love that music. Isn't that the music that you get when you, I don't know, like when you win a certain game or something? Oh, we're going straight back to Date residence. I thought we would at least talk to Mama. That's interesting. Date residence, Monday, 10:52 p.m.
This is...
My place. The building's got a security system. We'll be safe here.
Well,
So
it's not too
Mizuki's not
safe
home?
because the henchmen
Doesn't
were
look like
able
it.
to get here
I checked
inside.
your phone's GPS. Mizuki is currently at Sunfish Pocket.
Oh, she's still there? It's getting late, but Sunfish Pocket should be safe. I'm sure the mermaids are taking good care of her. If anything, she'd be in more danger with us.
Iris, I need to talk to you about earlier. Have a seat wherever.
Alright guys, I end the episode here. In the next episode, we'll talk to Iris and find out more about, I'm assuming, her condition, and maybe we will talk about what went on. I don't know. We'll talk to her. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.